We can use the simple future tense or the present continuous tense to talk about the future. We use the simple future tense to state a fact, make a prediction, or share an intention. But to talk about fixed plans in the future, we use the present continuous tense. We use different future tense constructions to talk about the future. An informational text gives facts and details about a topic. The title and the introduction give the main idea of the text. The body of an informational text contains facts and supporting details about the topic. Finally, the conclusion summarizes the main idea for the readers. Give maths a chance. One of the biggest drawbacks of being a maths teacher is that many learners fear the subject. People tend to withdraw a calculator from their pocket as soon as they see big numbers. Many people think that maths concepts beyond the 4 basic operations are too trivial to learn. Who uses all those formulas in real life anyway, right? Wrong. Mathematics is actually crucial to our daily lives. We use percentages while shopping during a sale, or while finding out how much interest a bank will give us if we deposit our money with them. We use estimation while drawing up a budget or planning a party. We use proportion to choose the right amounts of ingredients while baking. We even use geometry in sports. Now that's a surprising benefit of learning maths. It's also something to keep in mind if you ever need to figure out the best angle to kick a ball to get it into the net. We do not realize how much we depend on the satellites that orbit the Earth. There would be serious consequences if we suddenly found ourselves without this space technology. Let's listen carefully to the results of communication breakdown. First, there would be no cable and network TV. Our cell phones do not rely directly on satellites, but on the accurate time signals from space for the time reflected on our phones. We rely on satellites for international communication. So, all news channels, businesses, and financial institutions will be disrupted. GPS is the global positioning system that uses communication satellites to pinpoint locations. Taxi services, aircraft pilots, ships' captains, and the military rely on these signals. Without GPS, most transport operations would suffer. Meteorologists use satellites to receive and analyze climate data globally and predict the development of weather systems that cause hurricanes and other storms. Without such warnings, people would not be able to prepare for dangerous conditions, and aircraft would not be able to avoid flying through storms. Furthermore, the lack of accurate time signals from space would disrupt all the technology that we rely on to keep the economy going. The packets of data passing between computers rely on the accuracy of time. Once this data is out of sync, every part of our lives, for example, banking, business, government services, and the supply of basic goods, would be affected. Although we rely heavily on space technology, it is unlikely that all satellites will ever fail at once, and so there is no reason to panic. When we write an informational text, it is important to gather facts and details from various sources. We could refer to an encyclopedia, a newspaper, and even our school books. Or find information on the internet, news, and radio. We could also gather information by discussing and brainstorming. Both digital and print sources help us to plan and find out more facts and supporting details.